Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be preparing the Kubaiba or the Kibbeh. The steps are very easy with very simple ingredients. You'll find the full recipe in the description box below. Let's get started. Here are the ingredients that you'll need. We'll first start by mixing the bulgur with the semolina flour. Mix them well, then add the hot water onto them. Give this mixture a good stir till all the water is mixed with the bulgur and the semolina flour. This is how it should look like. Once you're done, just cover them with some aluminum foil and let them cool for about an hour. After it has cooled down, add in the tomato paste and the spices, the salt, paprika, black pepper, dried thyme, cumin, and mustard powder. Add them all in and then give this a good mix. Use your hands to make sure that all the spices are well mixed with the dough. This is how the dough should look like. It should be soft and can be easily shaped. Now we'll prepare the stuffing. This step can be done while you're waiting for your dough to cool down. First, we'll start by adding the diced onion onto a tablespoon of oil. Let that cook for about a couple of minutes, then add in the meat. Mix them well together and let them cook for about another couple of minutes. Then add in your spices. The salt, the 7 spices, the paprika, the dried thyme, and the black pepper. Add them all in and then give them a good mix and let your meat cook for about 10 minutes. After your meat is half cooked, I like to add in some dried vegetables and garlic powder. Give them a good mix and then let your meat cook for another 20 to 30 minutes. This step adds more flavor onto the stuffing. This is how your meat should look like after it's cooked. Once it's done, let it cool down a bit and then add in some nuts. I added some chopped walnuts. This step is optional. Other options would include roasted pine cone seeds or raisins. Now we'll start putting everything together. Take about a big tablespoon of the dough and shape it into a small cup using the back of a small spoon. Once you've shaped it well, add in a tablespoon of your stuffing. Then close the ends together as shown. Here I just folded the 2 edges together as if it were a mini sandwich. Give it a couple of rolls into your hand and then start working on the edges. Make them pointed to give you the shape of the Kubaiba. A tip here would be keep a small plate of some oil next to you just to dip your hands into it so that the dough does not stick onto your fingers and hand while you're shaping the Kubaiba. This is how your Kubaiba should look like. I'll make another one with you. Instead of using the oil here, I used some water to dip my hands into it and the back of the spoon so that the dough does not stick while I'm working. Again, I took a tablespoon of the dough and shaped it into a cup using the back of a small spoon. I like this method as it gives me more room to add in my stuffing and it makes it easier for me. There are other ways of shaping the Kubaiba using a small carrot or just your hand. I personally prefer using the back of a small spoon. Once you're done adding in your filling, just fold the dough together like so, creating a pointed end. Again, give it a couple of rolls in your hand and then start working on the other end, making it pointed as well. Another tip would be always have your dough covered and any kubaibas that you're done shaping to prevent them from drying out. Another quick tip here, if you see a small crack in your dough, just dip your finger into some water or oil and just smooth it out. Once you've done shaping all your kubaibas, Now it's time to fry them in hot oil. Make sure that the oil is very hot to ensure that your kubaibas do not soak up a lot of oil while frying. Another important tip would be to not flip your kubaiba over until they've cooked for at least a minute in the hot oil. Then you can feel free to flip them over. After about 7 to 10 minutes, your kubaiba should be ready, and this is how it should look like. You can serve the kubaiba with some salad or some hummus. You can find the video for the hummus in this link. And this is how your kubaiba should look like. It's nice and crunchy on the outside, and this is how it looks like on the inside. And enjoy! Hope you liked today's video and that you get a chance to try the recipe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time!